They may look beautiful, but don't be fooled. These plants aren't just harmless greenery, they're deadly hunters. With traps more cunning than a predator in the wild, they lure, capture, and devour unsuspecting victims in ways that seem straight out of a sci-fi horror movie. From quick-snapping jaws to pits of doom, today we're counting down the top 7 carnivorous plants with hunting skills you won't believe exist in nature. The Venus flytrap. Red dragon is one of those plants that mesmerizes you at first glance, yet sends a shiver down your spine the longer you watch. From a distance, it looks like a living work of art, but up close, you realize its beauty hides a cold, calculated predator. Its deep, blood-red jaws, glossy and menacing, glisten under the sunlight, resembling an alien life form ripped straight from a sci-fi horror movie. That crimson color isn't for decoration, it's a psychological weapon, tricking unsuspecting insects into thinking there's sweet nectar inside. In reality, it's the threshold of doom. The moment a bug brushes against the tiny trigger hairs within, snap! The jaws slam shut with terrifying speed, sealing the victim in a suffocating darkness. There is no escape. The prey thrashes in vain as the trap's tooth-like edges lock tighter and digestive fluids begin to seep in, breaking it down piece by piece. Over the next few days, the entire body will be dissolved into nutrient soup, leaving only a dry, empty husk, grim evidence of a flawless hunt. Beautiful, yet deadly. That's the red dragon. Nepenthes alata. Imagine it as a beautifully crafted cup of doom, designed with lethal precision to lure and destroy its prey. On the outside, it's stunning, a glistening pitcher mouth adorned with inviting patterns, releasing a sweet aroma that irresistibly draws in curious insects. But behind this beauty lies a perfectly disguised death trap. Once an unsuspecting visitor lands at the rim, the slick, waxy surface robs it of its footing, sending it sliding helplessly into the depths below. At the bottom awaits a pool of thick, digestive fluid, a place where every escape attempt is futile. The insect struggles, trying desperately to climb the walls, but the surface is far too slippery, each movement dragging it deeper into the liquid. If you think this is just like quicksand, think again. This is far more merciless. While the victim writhes, cold, relentless enzymes begin dissolving its body, breaking it down into a nutrient-rich soup for the plant to absorb. In just a few days, there's no trace left, only the gleaming cup, waiting patiently for its next victim. Beautiful, yet deadly, that is the Nepenthes alata. Spoonleaf sundew. At first glance, it looks as if it's covered in tiny, sparkling drops of morning dew, glistening beautifully under the sunlight. But don't be deceived by that innocent shimmer. Those dewdrops are actually deadly glue traps, ready to ensnare any small creature that dares to come too close. When an unsuspecting insect lands, the sticky mucilage clings instantly to its body, making every movement heavier and more desperate. With each struggle, more tentacles reach out, holding it tighter and tighter until escape becomes impossible. Then, like a patient predator, the leaf slowly curls inward, wrapping completely around its meal, sealing the victim inside a living green prison. Within, cold digestive enzymes begin their work, breaking down the insect piece by piece, transforming it into a nutrient-rich soup to fuel the plant's growth. Just hours ago, it was a free creature soaring through the air. Now, it's nothing more than a shriveled husk stuck fast to the leaf, a grim trophy on display for all to see. If you had a collection of carnivorous plants, would you dare to add this silent yet merciless hunter to it? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more jaw-dropping plant facts. Red dragon Venus flytrap, Dionea muscipula red dragon, is a striking and highly sought-after variety of the famous Venus flytrap. Unlike its classic green counterpart, the red dragon boasts deep crimson coloring across its entire body and leaves, with its jaws appearing as if they're stained with blood, making it both mesmerizing and menacing at the same time. Like all Venus flytraps, the red dragon uses modified leaves that form a pair of toothed jaws. Inside these jaws are ultra-sensitive trigger hairs. When unsuspecting prey, usually insects or spiders, touches two of these hairs within seconds, the trap snaps shut at lightning speed, locking the victim inside. The dark red color isn't just for looks. It acts as a visual lure, tricking insects into thinking there's nectar inside. Once the trap is triggered, the plant secretes digestive enzymes to break down the prey into nutrients, taking about 5 to 10 days to finish a meal before reopening. With its alluring beauty combined with a ruthless hunting method, the red dragon Venus flytrap has become one of the most coveted carnivorous plants among collectors worldwide. Sarracenia, trumpet pitcher plant, is a famous genus of carnivorous plants native to North America, nicknamed the trumpet pitcher for its long, narrow leaves that swell at the top and flare open like the bell of a trumpet. Beyond its striking shape, this plant boasts vivid colors, from green, yellow, and bright red to deep maroon, often adorned with intricate patterns that make it irresistible to insects. Its hunting strategy combines eye-catching colors, sweet fragrance, and nectar secreted around the rim of the pitcher. Drawn in by this allure, insects land to sample the nectar, but the surface at the rim and inner walls is slick and waxy, causing them to lose their footing and tumble down into the depths. Inside the pitcher, a mix of rainwater and digestive enzymes, or symbiotic bacteria, awaits to break down the prey into absorbable nutrients. Once trapped, escape is virtually impossible, and the insect's fate is sealed as it slowly dissolves. With its regal beauty and deadly efficiency, the Sarracenia stands as both a living ornament and a ruthless hunting machine in the plant kingdom. Pinguicula, butterwort, is a unique carnivorous plant, famous for its lush green, velvety leaves that serve as deadly traps for small insects. The surface of its leaves is coated with a transparent, dew-like mucilage that appears harmless but is in fact a powerful, biological glue, capable of holding tight to any tiny creature unlucky enough to land on it. Interestingly, Pinguicula both preys on insects and photosynthesizes like a normal plant. In nature, this hunting ability helps it supplement essential nutrients, especially nitrogen, in soils that are poor in fertility. With its gentle appearance hiding a cold, calculated predatory instinct, Pinguicula is the perfect embodiment of the saying, "Don't let beauty fool you." Aldrovanda vesiculosa, waterwheel plant, is a rare and fascinating aquatic carnivorous plant often called the underwater Venus flytrap. Instead of growing in soil, it floats freely in nutrient-poor freshwater habitats, hunting tiny aquatic creatures such as water fleas, mosquito larvae, and other small invertebrates. Its leaves form tiny, wheel-like whorls with snap-trap lobes around the rim, each acting like a miniature version of a Venus flytrap. When sensitive trigger hairs detect movement, the trap closes in less than a second, imprisoning its prey. Digestive enzymes then break down the soft tissues, allowing the plant to absorb nutrients directly from the waterborne victim. With no roots and a fully aquatic lifestyle, Aldrovanda vesiculosa survives entirely through its lightning-fast traps and precise hunting strategy, making it one of the most extraordinary predators in the plant kingdom.